Down the container a little bit. Yeah, it's just a little bit high. we can hook up. Monday ship is late. It's in, but instead of having all the containers offloaded, we're only about halfway offloaded, and we're waiting on the shipping terminal to come back from lunch to continue offloading. But this could be our last run of the day. We'll probably leave the rest of the LTLs for tomorrow. I don't know, we'll see. Depends how bad the warehouse wants them, I guess. I feel like it slowed down a little bit in the last week. Probably the calm before the storm. The brakes, and then I watch the air pressure to see how far it goes down. This truck's, the compressor's not super strong, but it shouldn't go below 90. It stopped at 95, so it's a good sign. It says the brakes are good. Let's just give it a quick tug to be sure. Lunch break at 1 o'clock. Probably won't see any containers until after 2. Fourth gear with weight. It wants to be treated just a certain way, otherwise it won't make the ship. To wind the gear all the way out, then shift. We're usually on the level like this. I'm so used to using like half the gear and then shift. Wait our turn to outgate. Take this LTL back to our terminal. Shouldn't be too long. Well, I guess I was wrong. It's only 42,000 pounds shipping weight. I guess a lot of the weight's on the front because it feels heavy. In the way the truck bounces, also in the way the truck turns. It's harder to turn the truck. this truck turns 20 years old, the company doesn't like to keep trucks that are more than 20 years old because of insurance reasons. So they'll probably try to get rid of it, even though this is a pretty good truck. I like it. I like it better than the new truck, even though it doesn't have the power and it doesn't ride anywhere as nice. But when it comes to doing the work and maneuvering, I kind of like it. I do notice that trucking companies that have really good trucks normally don't pay as well as trucking companies that don't have good trucks. It's a trade-off. I would tell you, if you're coming to Hawaii and you're looking to make ends meet and get ahead, don't worry too much about what a company pays you. Worry about how much work they have. When it gets slow, like it's going to get slow every now and then. They still keep you on the road, keep you busy. Freight, it's not too bad. Like construction really goes up and down. Construction pays way better, but you're always getting, the job's always coming to an end, and then you got to wait for another job. Freight, the best way to keep a lot of hours is be diversified. I mean, I can drive any truck in the fleet and do any job. Air freight, piggyback, whatever. There's a lot of jobs I don't like, but I can do it. Common sense tells you, should the company ever have to lay off somebody? And as far as I know, this company I work for has never laid off anybody. We fired a few people, but as far as it got slow and we had to lay people off, they've never done that. They always found the work. Wasn't always enough. There was a time there during back in '08, I think it was, which was right around the election time too. It's funny. The economy And then my wife will tune into my channel and read the comments. And she goes, you know, you get a lot of comments about not being able to hear you. And so I asked my wife, well, can you hear me when you watch? And she goes, yeah, I have no problem hearing you. And I says, I understand the problem because you get used to people with good quality microphones and expensive microphones, and you know, people that make sure they turn off all the noise, the ambient noise, before they start talking. It makes it really easy to listen. But if you were here with me in the truck, as loud as the truck is, you would have a hard time hearing what I'm saying, especially if I'm not looking right at you, because it's a noisy business. One of the greatest moments in my day is when I turn the truck off at the end of the day and silence just comes in and overwhelms. It's just beautiful. It feels great. And I do have wireless mics, but I wouldn't be able to do that if I had a wireless mic on the camera, because it would get in the way. So after 10 years of doing this, I haven't done it. I don't think I'm going to start. Like I said, I'm not here to build a great, huge YouTube business. I'm just here to have fun. Make some memories, or keep some memories. So I only plan to do this one more year. This time I mean it. I know I said that 10 years ago, but I definitely want to do something else for a while. Mostly travel and just explore. I love exploring. Probably do a little construction as far as for myself. You know. Renovation type construction for homes I own. 2 that I have. Maybe I can make it 3. I'd love to have 2 homes here in Hawaii, maybe 1 in the mainland. We'll see how it goes. It's good to have dreams that keep you happy. To me, the best definition of happiness I've ever heard is the progressive realization of a worthwhile dream or goal. That's what makes you happy. Just keep moving forward. Looks like there's a couple of open docks. So it's 1 o'clock. The shipping terminal is going to stay open till 5:45 today. So we'll see how it goes. This might be the last run, or we might be headed back to the shipping terminal to wait out the run. What do they call it when they unload a ship? Disembarking. The unloading of a container in a warehouse is called devanning. They use the word drayage for that. To me, the word drayage means moving from one shipping terminal to another shipping terminal. Even though the original meaning of drayage was the distance a workhorse or a horse and wagon, the distance a horse and wagon could carry cargo in the course of a day was considered drayage. But it has a lot of meanings in the movement of goods. opens up the container for you. Now I got somebody to roll down the landing gear. That's how you know it's slow. Everybody's chipping in so they don't have to go home. Head back to Manson. Yeah, she had to hang loose until something else comes off. So one more opened up. Oh. We need to be able to load the docks up twice in order to keep the warehouse busy at night. Round and round we go. That's it. We can shut it down. 5:12. So we started at 5 and it's 12 after 5. We did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 container movements. We went back for 10, but it didn't come off the ship. So we'll get them tomorrow. These are frozen pizzas. They look like little sub sandwiches. Make some of that with the salad, and that's going to be dinner. And that is it for this day.